This wildly streamlined, one-of-a-kind concept vehicle is actually street legal and features power from a 310 horsepower 4.7-liter V8. The body is a sharply designed wedge with lots of glass and a relaxed seating position. It also featured a unique steering wheel with a gauge cluster inside. This delightful little Toyota concept car featured some very quirky features, such as an asymmetric gull-wing luggage door in the rear and a pointed snub nose on the front. It had a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 97 horsepower. Ahead of its time, it also had 4-wheel disc brakes and a fully independent suspension. The Kar-a-Sutra was built in 1972 by Mario Bellini in collaboration with Citroën and Pirelli. Other designers say Bellini always had the cultural dimension of design and architecture clear, and saw himself as a designer interested in the new organization of the world as a whole, someone who designs like an architect. With no thought of putting this car into production, the Rainbow was for Bertone and Ferrari an experiment in unconventional styling. First shown in the 1976 Turin Motor Show, its advanced features included a retractable hardtop that is stored behind the seats. 35 years later, Ferrari included a retractable top in its Model 458 Spyder. The Hai 450, shown at the 1970 Geneva Motor Show, featured a 450 horsepower Chrysler Hemi engine. This mid-engined supercar was rather compact and had a short wheelbase and wide footprint. It also inspired a similar Monteverdi model, the GTS, in 1973, which had a longer wheelbase and was powered by a Chrysler 440 engine. This car, designed and built by Michelati in 1971, was housed over the chassis of the French-made mid-engine sports car Matra M530. Looking similar to the prevalent wedge-shaped concept cars of the 70s, this French-designed and built concept had the wedge, but had smoother outlines that previewed the look of many vehicles of today. This concept car, debuting at the 1972 Brussels Motor Show, featured a forward-tilting roof and windows instead of doors. The vehicle, powered by a 1,147cc engine, This one-of-a-kind Aston Martin Bulldog was initially designed to achieve the distinction as the fastest production car in the world. Its low-profile, angular wedge shape had 5 center-mounted, hidden headlights, as well as gull-wing doors. It features a 5.3-liter V8 with twin turbochargers that produce 600 horsepower. Its fastest speed was verified at 192 miles an hour. Another concept vehicle with an aerodynamic style and sharp lines was the 1978 Lancia Sibilo. Its polycarbonate windows didn't roll down, but it had circular holes that slid open and had one large windshield wiper. Smoothly shaped from hand-beaten steel, with the windows blending into the overall shape, the car had a mid-mounted 2.4-liter Dino V6 and a 5-speed manual transmission. This ground-hugging concept car by Alfa Romeo and designed by Bertoni exchanged smoothed-out edges for striking sharp ones. The body had a distinct wedge shape. Using aerodynamics, it also had active spoilers and an adjustable wing. The car featured a 2-liter V8 engine with 227 horsepower mounted in the middle of the vehicle. It also featured hidden headlights and was rear-wheel drive. Mercedes-Benz also had their concept car of the 70s. This third version of the C111, built to break world records, first had a Wankel engine. The later version had a turbo diesel engine, which helped it to win 9 absolute world records in the late 1970s, with the 5-cylinder diesel under the hood. This handsome BMW Turbo was the company's first ever concept car. Its sleek lines are wrapped around a mid-mounted turbocharged 4-cylinder 2.0-liter engine with 200 horsepower. It featured a rear-wheel drive with a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Most interesting is that it featured an old version of today's active cruise control, as it had radar and warned the driver of close vehicles ahead. This vehicle may look mighty powerful, but this concept featured an 86 horsepower 4-cylinder engine. The driver likely got very hot because of its large glass canopy windshield, which incorporates the doors. The rising pillars formed a roll bar in the rear of the car and also acted as a spoiler. 2 small windows on the doors provided ventilation inside the vehicle. It also had hidden pop-up headlights and a dashboard designed similar to today's vehicles. The company attempting to sell this Dale was the 20th Century Motorcar Corporation, a company started by con artist Geraldine Elizabeth Carmichael. The company preyed on potential customers as they claimed the car would get 70 miles per gallon and it would sell for $2,000. It was supposed to be powered by a BMW two-cylinder motorcycle engine with 40 horsepower and would travel up to 85 miles per hour. There were only 2 prototypes built, and only one could run on its own. Looking like Kit from the 80s TV show Knight Rider, this Nissan concept car debuted in 1970. Featuring a rear-mounted 6-cylinder 3-liter engine with 4-wheel drive, it could seat 4 persons in a relaxed position and had a forward-tilting cockpit canopy. Colored lights were along the middle of the hood. This sleek 1970 Ferrari 512S Modulo body was a futuristic styling exercise. Attached to a chassis housing a rear mid-Ferrari 5-liter V12 engine, the vehicle threw out traditional styling and construction techniques in favor of futuristic ideas. Ferrari said it produced 550 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and claimed a maximum speed of 223 miles an hour. This wildly streamlined